Hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you this unknown generic central air system that I have in my hotel room. Now, as you can see right away, this is one of the outtake vents right here. It's very long, as you can see, and it's sort of this brownish color. And then over here is one of the intake vents. You can see. And then over here we have another pretty much identical setup because this is a suite. So we got another outtake vent here and another intake vent here. And you can see, I don't know if you'll be able to see that very well, but there is a HEPA filter in there. So that's good. I always want a filter. And yeah, so just a typical central air system. Nothing too special. Just intake and outtake in this room. Intake and outtake in this room. That's all there is to it. So I'll go ahead and show you the thermostat. Here it is. It is made by this company called GLT. I'm assuming it's some sort of Italian brand. And it's a very simple to use thermostat. So really all it is your power off, your fan speeds, low, medium, high, and auto, and your temperature adjustment in degrees Celsius. That's really it. Not much to learn with this thing. So, without further ado, we'll go ahead and turn it on, and we'll start with low. Default is auto, so we'll set it to low. It's showing the temperature of the room right now, which is 20.2 degrees, and it is currently set to 19 degrees. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's making a very, very quiet 50 hertz hum. But it is blowing a good amount of air for the low speed. And it's coming out nice and cold. I've heard that it's common in Europe for the building to set these units from cooling to heating depending on the time of year. I don't know if that's the case with this one or if it changes automatically. So don't quote me on anything. It's a little louder on this side for some reason. Yeah, over here it's more of a whirring noise. Over here it's more of a humming noise. So that's interesting. You can also hear the fridge as well. And we'll go ahead and turn it up to medium. It actually gets considerably louder. And it blows a ton of air now. This thing is a great air mover. I don't know why it's so much louder on this side. Might be because it's where the filter is. But yeah, this thing keeps the room freezing. So it works great. A lot of people would probably argue that since this is a European hotel, this is probably just evaporative cooling. I disagree, because this is coming out ice cold. This has to be like real air conditioning. So yeah. I don't know if the vents are adjustable, by the way. They look like they're in pretty good condition though, and they're just sort of glued to the wall. I don't see any screws anywhere. Identical over here. And we'll go ahead and turn it up to high. Gets considerably louder, but it's still fairly quiet. And it blows tons of air. Another thing I do like about this unit is that it tends to build up the head pressure really, really quick, because the second you turn this thing on, it's cold. It doesn't take any time for it to charge. Got a bit of a rattling noise over here. I don't know if that's the vent or the fan. This vent is adjusted to be a lot more haywire than the other one is. The other one looks more neat, where all the fins are more uniform. But that's really it. Just a simple central air HVAC unit. Now, since this video is so short, I guess I can attempt to demonstrate the auto mode. So you just hit this again when it's on high. It shows A for auto, and all three of these lights light up. So as you can hear, it turned down to low. So we'll start turning down the temperature. Okay, there's medium. And there's high at 16.5. So it is working how it should. So that's cool. And we'll just go ahead and turn that off. And you can see the display shows off. So yeah, that'll conclude this video, and thank you for watching.